Hi guys, for those of you who don't know me at all, I'm Antoinette, and for those of you that have been waiting and asking when am I posting my first video, well, here it is finally. Just a little bit of background, my family and I recently moved from South Africa to the Netherlands after my husband got a job offer in the Netherlands, and we just decided that we are going to take the opportunity and make it an adventure. So we had our flight on the 11th of April after a few months of planning and getting everything ready, and so we took our kids and we got on the flight. It was an incredibly difficult thing to say goodbye on the airport, and of course you prepare yourself beforehand, but let me tell you, it is something else to actually be doing it on the airport. So that was probably one of the most difficult things I've had to do in this entire process, and of course understandably so. Even for the kids, it was really, really hard. I am actually quite grateful that's behind us now. So yes, after we decided to move to the Netherlands, I spoke to so many people. We did so much research. We looked at everything we could find on the internet, and it just made me think that there were so many questions I had, and I was really hoping to find a South African perspective on all the questions that I had, but I struggled quite a bit with this. So I decided that when we get here, I would try and give people that are considering doing this, people that will have a lot of questions, I would just try and give them a South African perspective on how we did it, who we used, what were the processes, what did we have to do, what were the things that we didn't know that we had to do but eventually had to find out the hard way. And hopefully in that way I can help someone else that has to do this, maybe make a few less mistakes, maybe give them some advice or information that isn't easily found on the internet. The Netherlands has amazing websites. We live in Utrecht, and they have a website just for people that live in Utrecht, and it's really incredible, where there is really a lot of helpful information. But it helps to speak to someone that's actively here and going through the process and know what it is that you're facing, more or less. So that is the reason for my videos, and going forward that would be what I'm posting. So if you have any questions or any requests for something you would know, or ideas for videos of things that you want to see here, please pop me a message. I would love to maybe just make a video and help you out.
Okay, Laila, verduidelik jy gou vir ons wat
Ons was wel verstaan presies, so dit is nou by ingegaan. En dis hy by 'n groot oyster mossels gekry
en hyk
ja, hy.
en bring net jou arm nader aan die kamera. Okay. So mens noem hierdie reguit goedjies visfriete en hierdie ander goed is mosselin. En dan het Ant ook iets gekoop.
Kom by vir wat dit ons gekies. Ons is brood. Dit is baie lekker en dis stuur.
Ons het 'n wielbrood.
Ons twee daarin, hè.
Ja.
So ek en Alfie.
Maak hom gou oop, laat ek net. Ja. Jammer.
Dis 'n bietjie
Soos vetkoek.
focaccia of vetkoek is
O.
so iets
Okay.
soos dit. Ja. Okay, en dan
Ons het ook skaars gekoop.
Wow, okay.
kaas.
En dan die mark is hier in hierdie plein.
So the video you just saw was our very first market. We absolutely loved it. It is in the Jaarbiersplein, which is next to the Hoogkaterijne Mall in the city center of Utrecht. There is an incredible variety of stalls that have anything from clothing, bike accessories, cell phone accessories, and food. Lots of baked goods, cheese, various stalls of cheese, fresh fruit, fresh fish, candy, stroopwafels. I can't even remember everything. It is absolutely incredible. So we decided not to ship anything from South Africa. We sold everything back home and basically just bought these 8 bags that you see standing here. We each got 2 bags on the flight, and so we packed whatever we could fit in there and decided to just buy new in the Netherlands. So this is the morning that we could move into our apartment. It was very chilly, but it was a beautiful day outside and we were extremely happy to be able to move into our apartment. It was quite a day. We were setting up beds and a little bit of furniture that we'd bought ahead of time and had delivered to our apartment all day long. It really took all day, and by the end of it, Martin and I was really tired, and we had promised the girls that we would go look at the park, which is 500 meters from our house. It's really amazing. So it was a lovely day, tiring but lovely. One of the first things that we also did was buy ourselves bikes here. Up until this point we had been walking everywhere because we didn't want to spend money on a bus or a train. So we had done a heck of a lot of walking. It was exhausting as we are just not used to walking that much. So bikes were high on the priority list, and I can't explain to you how happy we were the day we bought them. It is the most incredible feeling to be riding your bike with your family alongside you in this picture perfect location. It seems like to me. Everywhere. If we want to go to the shops for bread, we take our bikes. I'll ask the kids who wants to go with me, and normally it's both or one of them, and we just ride our bikes. It is one of the things that I love the most about living here so far is how we get around. Public transport is really amazing. It is very accessible. It is not that expensive, depends on when you travel, but you can keep costs low. But biking is really something to experience. As you can see in these videos, it is so beautiful here at the moment. We came in early spring and we're going to be going through summer before we hit our first winter, so it's really pretty. Everything is so green. There's water everywhere you turn. It does get cool. Some days are really cold, so you can see we are wearing our jackets, and I have a video where we were on the beach. It was freezing that day, but most days are just right. You can go out with a sweater, and you'll probably be taking it off in a while because you really do warm up when you're biking. So we have been enjoying the weather really. It hasn't rained too much, so much that we can't go out, and when it does rain we really like it. We were lucky enough to have a few weeks here before Martin started working, so we used the time to explore, to get used to things, to set up the apartment a bit. We had a lot of admin to get through, things like setting up water, electricity and heating in the apartment, getting a medical aid sorted, finding a dentist, a doctor, and enroll the kids in a school. It has been a very busy time.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
The decision to move wasn't an easy one, and it has been very emotional, but it has also been amazing. We are so grateful, we are happy, we love it, and even with all the missing of family and the struggles we face, we still love it, and we are extremely grateful for the opportunity. So In the coming videos, I hope to give you a bit of an idea of how it is that we settle in, what it is we do, how our day-to-day living looks like, maybe give you some more information on how things differ here, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
But I'll be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago,